Welcome to Glencoe's Teen Health e-Spotlight video series, designed to explore the health issues that matter most to teens.
Hi again, I'm Travis. What's your favorite food? Pizza? Burgers? My personal favorite is a good burrito. But while pizza, burgers, and burritos taste great, eating those alone won't allow you to reach your full potential. To develop physically and mentally, our bodies require proper nutrition. By developing a healthful eating plan that includes foods that are nutritious like fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and water, you can be at the top of your game physically, be mentally sharp and full of energy throughout your day. Let's take a closer look at the importance of proper nutrition.
What is it that determines our percentage of body fat? Is it heredity or what we eat?
Actually, it's a bit of both. Our percentage of body fat depends on two things: how many fat cells we have and how big they are. The number of fat cells in our body is determined by our heredity, but the size of those cells depends on our eating plan and activity level.
So if we want to maintain a healthy body weight, we need to be paying attention to what we eat.
Absolutely, Peter. We each require a certain number of calories to function. When we consume more than our body uses, our bodies convert those unused calories to fat, which is stored in our fat cells. Now, that's a very simple explanation. In reality, many factors influence how many calories our bodies use, such as our individual metabolism, body type, and level of activity.
But generally speaking, the way to control your weight is
to make sure you don't take in more calories than your body is going to use.
Okay, now is that the same amount for all of us?
No, it varies depending on age, gender, and activity. In your teens, your bodies are growing, so they're using more calories than when you're an adult. Males tend to burn more calories than females. And of course, the more active you are, the more calories your body uses.
Elaine, sometimes you hear people say someone stays thin because they have a fast metabolism. Well, what does that really mean, and is there anything to it?
Well, Peter, metabolism is what we call the body's process for turning food into usable fuel for the body. This process is always going on. Even when you're sound asleep, your body is turning what you eat into the energy it needs just to keep functioning. As a matter of fact, a teenager's body would use between 1,400 and 1,800 calories a day, even if they were inactive. This is called your resting metabolic rate, and it's different for different people depending on heredity, gender, and age. So yes, some people do have a faster metabolic rate than others, but there are many other factors that come into play in determining body weight and composition. Many times there are other reasons why a person's weight is what it is, in addition to their metabolic rate.
Such as how much you eat.
Not just how much you eat, but what you eat. It's the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats in food that give our bodies the energy they need. But while 1 gram of carbohydrates or proteins provides 4 calories, 1 gram of fats provides 9 calories, over twice as many. So if you're eating a lot of foods high in fats, you're going to be taking in a lot more calories.
And if your body doesn't use them, those extra calories will wind up right there in your fat cells, right?
Exactly. That's right where they'll go.
But is there something we can do to speed up our metabolism so our bodies burn more calories even when we're just sitting around?
Well, it may come as a surprise, but eating regularly throughout the day tends to speed up your metabolic rate, simply because your body will use the energy to digest the food. Sometimes people think they can control their weight by eating only 1 or 2 meals a day. But the exact opposite is true. When you eat fewer meals, your body needs less energy for digestion. So your metabolism rate slows down and you actually increase your chances for gaining weight.
So if you want to have a healthy weight, eat regular meals.
Actually, Peter, it's all part of having a healthful eating plan. Such a plan would include eating regular meals, choosing your food wisely, and watching how much you eat. Portion size is very important in managing your weight.
As you just learned, there are many factors that are a part of determining our health. Nutrition is one of those factors we can control. How much do you think about your nutrition, and how can teens take more responsibility in developing a healthful eating plan? Okay. You know that nutrition is particularly important in your teen years, but how do you ensure that you are getting the nutrients you need? Well, by considering what you eat and developing a healthy eating plan. So how do you do that? You can start by knowing what your body requires for proper health and knowing what's in the foods you eat. Then you adjust the foods you eat to provide what your body needs and avoid what it doesn't. Let's find out more about developing a healthy eating plan.
Hi everyone, I'm your host Carla Moreno, and let me begin by putting your mind at ease. Healthful eating does not mean you have to give up all the food you like. A healthful eating plan can be full of great tasting foods and can include many of the things you and your friends enjoy. We're going to learn a lot about food and nutrition on this edition of Fitness Connection because our special guest is nutritionist Lisa Lewis. Welcome to the show, Lisa.
It's my pleasure, Carla.
Lisa, when we talk about personal fitness, just how important is what we eat?
It's very important. The food you eat determines whether your body is getting what it needs. Plus, it has a major impact on your weight, which is also important to your personal fitness.
Is what we eat more important at some points in our lives than others?
What we eat is important throughout your life, but it is especially important during your teen years when your body is growing and developing. This is the time to learn how to make good food choices, because those choices definitely will affect your fitness and health.
What does eating healthfully really mean?
Well, our bodies need nutrients for energy, growth, and simply to function. It gets those nutrients from the foods we eat. There are 6 kinds of nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. Your body needs all 6. And eating healthfully simply means making sure your body gets the proper amount of each of them.
So eating healthfully really means choosing nutritious foods and having a healthful plan for what and when we eat?
That's a good way to put it, Carla. And to know what choices to make, it helps to understand the relationship between nutrients and your body. Our bodies are using energy 24/7, even when we're sleeping. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats are the nutrients that provide that energy. Carbohydrates, carbs for short, are the body's chief source of energy. There are 2 kinds, simple and complex. Proteins are what our bodies use to build, repair and maintain tissue, skin, blood, and vital organs. Fats supply a concentrated form of energy and help transport certain vitamins throughout your body. Our bodies need some fat, but only a limited amount. Consuming too many fats can interfere with your ability to maintain a healthful body weight. Vitamins and minerals are not sources of energy, but they are very important to our health. Vitamins help control certain body processes, and they help your body release the energy it needs to function. There are 2 types of vitamins: fat-soluble and water-soluble.
So have we covered all the nutrients, Lisa?
All except the most important one, Carla: water. Even though your body needs all the nutrients, it needs water most of all. In fact, you can live only about a week without it. Water makes up 60 to 70% of your body weight and performs a number of critical functions, including regulating your body temperature, carrying nutrients to cells in your body, and helping your digestive processes.
Lisa, I really appreciate your being with us today and giving us so much useful information about nutrition. Any last thoughts before we sign off?
2 quick ones, Carla. First, any food that supplies calories and nutrients can be a part of a healthful eating plan. And second, eat breakfast. It really is the most important meal of the day.
That is great advice, Lisa. I'm sure our viewers learned a lot. And I hope they got the message that anybody can make healthful choices when it comes to food. That's it for this edition of Fitness Connection. I'm Carla Moreno saying, when it comes to your stomach, use your head.
So as you've just seen, there are many components to a healthy eating plan. But eating healthy doesn't mean you have to give up the foods you enjoy. A healthful eating plan focuses on moderation and making healthy choices. Most fast food restaurants now offer healthier choices like salads and fruit instead of fries. Another healthy choice you can make is drinking water instead of soda. Our bodies need 64 ounces of water a day to help maintain good nutrition. Measure out 64 ounces of water sometime. Does your body get enough water each day? It's never too late to develop healthy eating habits. Of course, the sooner you start, the sooner you'll begin to look and feel better. In fact, Why not begin today by taking 2 simple steps? Step 1. Read the nutrition labels on the foods you eat and moderate portion sizes based on the information you obtained. And step 2. Simply drink more water. Most of us don't get enough water in our daily diet, and water will improve our overall nutrition and health by helping our body's processes function the way they're designed to. I hope you'll take these steps and others to develop a healthy eating plan. Your body will thank you for it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
You've been watching Glencoe's Teen Health e-Spotlight video series. Be healthy. Choose wisely.